who let out, and these people just came and fighting and vandalism. One person was out there when this occurred. Take a look here. This is clip. Clip 7.
So I am at my gym, my neighborhood gym. I'm standing in front of Cinnaholic. I am now also, so you see all of this? This is all, it's the first day of school, a bunch of high school kids. And I know I'm going to get roasted because I'm not supposed to say anything and I'm supposed to keep it cute, but this shit is absolutely ridiculous. I am in front of Cinnaholic in the Rotunda, and the worker is putting cardboard up because the kids' first day of school kicked in the glass. Okay? Out of the store. Look at this.
Wow.
Kicked in the glass in the front of the store. Okay? This shit is ridiculous. You should be like going home and I was like, I am having a hard time processing this. This is the first day of school and we're here already.
Yeah.
But then when we put when they put police checkpoints up, when you're not allowed to go places, it'll be the kids have nothing to do. My flabbers are gasted, bitch. I am gagging right now. This is ridiculous. They got fire trucks, police trucks, helicopters in the goddamn air. Like, this is insane. It's the first day of school. What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
That's the question, Shelly. Is this teenage fatigue?
No, it's teenage. It's teenage nigger. It's teenage nigger culture. That's what it is. It's teenage nigger culture. That's what it is. And I want to say I would be surprised had I not seen a video. I think it was over the weekend when the parents were fighting when they were getting free stuff, free book bags and all these school supplies. Not necessarily these same parents, but the idea that this idea of free, come and get stuff for school. Well, how? I said, what the hell are they giving them free supplies for? By the first week of school, they're not going to be able to find the notebooks. They surely won't have any pencils. The book bags are going to be torn up, and they're not going to be learning any damn thing anyway. Because come June or the spring, when they take all of these state assessment tests, we're going to get the scores that we've been getting for the last, 10 years or so. Basically zero, piss poor scores, math, reading, science, and other assessments. So what are we sending them to school for? Let's just make the schools into prisons. Damn the school to prison pipeline. Make the schools to prisons already and leave them there. I mean, seriously. When they come in, just go ahead and lock them down all damn day and treat them like the criminals that they act like. That's it.
But Shelly, that can't be true. That can't be true. We have the blueprint. Starting teacher salary is $90,000 a year. Wow. Are you serious? The test scores can't be in the toilet because we're paying the teachers so much money.
Yeah. Teachers have teachers unions. That's why.
Miss this foolishness. I saw that same video, Shelly, where the sneaker place was giving away free things and the parents were fighting and the one parent hauled off and hit a kid. This is a community issue, right? And he's right. My flabber is also gasted. Listen, gasted over here. When you can't be trusted to be just in your own community. Cinnaholic is a nice place to go get you a cup of coffee, a snickerdoodle or two, just to sit out and hang out. You're going to kick the glass in on the first day? It's not even the end of the school year. It's the first day?
And
the big fights, the crowds, that's just craziness to me.
Where he was at the Rotunda, the top two schools in Baltimore, certainly, maybe two of the top in Maryland, but certainly in Baltimore, where he was at the Rotunda, I know those two schools very well. And so those two high schools that are very close to the Rotunda, Poly and Western, okay? One of them is my alma mater. gone down. I mean, two of the best top schools to get into, citywide schools they call them, in Baltimore City. Certainly, those are the two schools that are closest to the Rotunda. And I suspect because they showed that parking lot, it looked very familiar to me. And it's a shame. It's really a shame. It's shameful. But if it's shameful if any school does it, but certainly if those two schools were the majority students that were participating in this, shameful and embarrassing.
It is.
Yeah.
We and you mentioned this video, this viral video where they were giving out free school supplies, and they started fighting. We have it here. Here it is. Giving out school supplies at the start of the school year. Free.
Time to go.
And they're fighting. School giveaway incident.
These are the adults.
Come on, Mama. We ready to
These
go.
are-
Yeah. We ready.
the adults.
What's up, everybody? This is Poppin' Politics. Get your merch. Are you a Poppin' Politics fan? Are you unapologetically American? Or not black, not white American? We got it all for you right here. Get your merch.
Get the classic shirt. Classic. Goes with everything, comes in a variety of colors. Smart, edgy, conservative, like us, like you. This is a great way to support the channel. Click the merch button.
There is no shame in being an American. Get your shirt today and be unapologetic about it. Get your shirt, wear it, and be a proud American.
You can get it all in t-shirts and hoodies. You can get it in stickers, on bags. You can get it all on our website, metroconservativemedia.com, or our YouTube page, Pop and Politics, and TAKEOVER to store. You can get your merch and show you're proud to be an American and support Pop and Politics. It's terrible.
Yeah,
Terrible.
I used to. This is when I saw that. It just confirmed to me why I stopped being involved with community events, so to speak. Give away free stuff. First of all, free brings a whole lot of trash with it, okay? It brings a whole lot of stuff with it. You're giving away free things. Everybody is getting free that they don't need them all. Because if you're telling me you're waiting until a weekend before school starts and you don't have a book bag, pencils, paper, notebooks, something's not right before you get that free stuff, okay? But the idea that people can come there, you know, you can scrape together, get donations, all this stuff, they don't need it. Trust me, many of those people don't need that free stuff. They're ungrateful from the beginning. They think that they're entitled to it, which is why they get there and act like that. I don't participate in those events anymore. I'm not giving donations for free. I'm not collecting free. And I'm not standing my black ass out there in the hot summer giving away free. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Take your butt to Target, Walmart, whatever, tax-free week. Get your school supplies, because what you tend to pay for and what you earn, you tend to treat a little bit better. When people just giving it to you, you think nothing of it. Not even for your own children. You got the adults out there, and we wonder why the children are kicking in Cinnaholic windows and terrorizing and vandalizing the neighborhood.
Yeah, I'm tired of seeing this stuff. I'm tired of seeing these kids go around here wrecking shop. I mean, from the teen takeovers, you know, and this is not a one-off. What we're seeing right here, according to the Baltimore Banner, it's a pattern. Baltimore has a documented cycle going on where the schools let out these kids. The kids pile onto the MTA. They link up at retail centers from the Inner Harbor to White Marsh to Towson Town, and they just tear it up. They tear it up. And it's terrible. And then you hear about, you know, June, the city charged 5 juveniles plus 3 adults in a 39 incident crime ring. All right. I mean, the list goes on. There were a murder, 30 armed robberies, carjackings. One 17-year-old faced 23 cases. It's when is this going to stop? How do we stop this? Because the parents don't care.
Nope.
Well, the parents are still out there acting a fool too. I mean, again, think back to Nancy Reagan when all these teen pregnancies was all the rage, and she said this was going to happen, and people called her the worst kind of racist. And she said, "No, what happens when your grandma is 12 years older than you? I mean, like, what does that world look like when you're born into it?" And most recently, someone said, it takes a village to raise a child. Well, what happens if the village is retarded? You want to know what happens? This is what happens. This is what happens when there is no leadership in the community. None. That you can have the shiniest, blackest mayor of the shiniest, blackest city. But you see what happens when there is no leadership. When there is a void of leadership, the people who are in the asylum will take it over. And that's what we're seeing. These children have to be held accountable. But they're not going to be held accountable by their parents, who themselves have never been held accountable. So it's up to the community to do that. Instead, the community is running to the suburbs. That's what happens. The community says, no, this is somebody else's problem. I'm picking up my stuff and I'm getting the hell out of here. And I'm not mad at them. I mean, you work hard to live in this state. This state is very, very expensive. Who wants to live like that? Who wants to live in a place where you can't go to a nice place like the Rotunda? It's supposed to be a very nice place.
Yeah.
Where you can.
And they what do you call it?
Right.
Renovated it and fixed it
All
back
of
up.
it. Listen, I've been to that very Cinnaholic. That's why I know the snickerdoodles are fire. Yeah. Go and have you a snickerdoodle, but bring your gun with you. I'm just going to say that. If you've got a concealed carry, this is one of the places where you definitely want to bring it with you, because you don't know what's going to happen. You can't. There are places and communities where you can go somewhere and feel very safe, and not be very aware. Unfortunately, Baltimore has not been that place for a very long time, and it's not getting any better. It's not getting any better.
Folks, sound off in the chat. Let us know what you think. What needs to be done here? Is this fatigue, as Shelly said? what do we do? Or do we just leave these areas to just implode on themselves? Sound off in the chat. Let us know what you think. All right. If that got you fired up, check out this video and don't forget to subscribe.